So let's dive into your paper. I found your paper very helpful, and you
Mhm.
mentioned that there are three elements in ibasho, and I
Mhm.
I find these three elements extremely empowering and helpful. So would you like to explain what these three elements are?
Yeah, the three elements of ibasho is a place and human relations and time. The first is a spatial element.
Mhm.
The word basho is place, yeah?
Yes.
So ibasho is a place of or community of comfortable place for the people. And as one feels safe, secure, accepted, and approved. These places are ibasho. The home is the first ibasho for most of the children. And second ibasho should be schools. But the schools not necessarily be ibasho for everyone.
No. Yeah.
Because the schools is evaluated by grades or sports, such kind of high grade of sports or literature. So the ibasho school is not necessarily ibasho for them.
Mm.
For the students or children who do not accept their culture of schools, they need a third place, except school, home and school. Third
Mhm.
place, like a youth center or free school, free space, and so on. Yeah, second element is human relations. It's very, very important for ibasho. For most of the students, do not find ibasho in schools due to bad relations
I see.
with classmates or teachers. So ibasho is a place where good relationship is guaranteed, or at least no one is a threat. It's a second element of ibasho, human relations. And the third is it's very important. It's a time, element of time. A place is not ibasho when there's no perspective for the future. When a student escapes from the school, they have he or she loses not only space but perspective of the future. What should I do next? What's my future, near
Yeah.
future? Am I good not attending to school? But for the future, what should I do? So they are
Yeah.
very anxiety about he or her future. So the timescape is very important element for ibasho.
Thank you for sharing those three elements. I've put a lot of reflection on these three elements and my experience of living in Japan. And actually, one of my best friends who I had a business with in Japan, his
Mm,
oldest son really struggled with school. He actually developed mutism at school. So he just would not talk to anyone. And I guess he didn't feel very comfortable engaging in conversation and talking to people at school. And I think he spent much of his time in sick bay or in the nurse's station studying by himself.
mm,
So I was quite concerned about my friend's son, whether or not he was, happy and if he was surviving. But actually, he's done quite well, and now he's studying at a university in Tokyo. So it sounds like he got through school and he's studying engineering, computer
mm,
engineering. So I think it was okay in the end for him. And then I've discovered through my own business that eBashol can be, a community. And I guess I've developed eBashol with my community. And that's been through Zoom calls and doing podcasts and things like that. So I have regular Zoom calls with my members in my community. And even though we're
mm,
not in the same room, we still
mm,
share and have engaging conversations and share aspects of our personal life. So it's become a virtual ibashol,
mm.
and that feels really satisfying and really rewarding.